Good evening to DeFiChain News on the 22nd November 2023, the news show that provides you with the latest updates on DeFiChain project. If you like the show, then let's go crazy on the like button. It wakes up the algorithm and helps the project. Subscribe and click the bell button so you will not miss any further show in the future. And stay until the end because we will discuss the next shows and dates. Afterwards, we also have some time to answer your questions, so please put them here in the chat. But before we start with the headlines, I would like to welcome my co-moderator and expert of DeFiChain, Lord Mark. How are you on this amazing Wednesday?
Gimme. So that's for the haters out there. Gimme. How are you, DC? Good to see you.
Great. Coming from work, and it's a awesome Wednesday, and it was an awesome week. Yeah, a roller coaster on our emotions, and yeah, really crazy.
Crazy. Crypto is driving me nuts at the moment. Hey, every day, exchanges closing, people gonna be sued by the Department of Justice. Hey, it's like, it never gets boring in crypto land. Hey, by the way, we had a hard fork, and a lot happened on DeFiChain, and we are here to talk about DeFiChain today. What do you think about
headlines?
We do the headlines, and then we go into all the little details here.
Yeah, first we will do a short recap of the hard fork, what happened in the last days, because there were several steps. Then we will cover MetaChain and the updates on it, especially from the project side. Notable mentions, community projects and updates, and the future days are our regular points towards the end. And with this, Mark, let us have a look on the hard fork. How was it?
How was it? Smooth as silk. No, that's the slogan of Thai Airways, actually. It went really well. Even a lot of people are still not happy. And we understand your frustration out there, guys, if something is not 100% ready. But we have to say, in German we say, we have to leave the church, how do you say? We leave the church in the village or something like this, right? Die Kirche im Dorf lassen. No, guys, it went really well. So the hard fork, all the node upgrades was fine. The chain was really ticking away, so there was no stopping. Everything went well. A couple of the kind of connected things have not been 100% ready, but we want to talk about this a little bit further down. What happened? So the hard fork block was activated. Everything switched over to more or less to the new chain. Shortly afterwards, the DOSD staking was activated. A lot of people started looping the vaults. Quite a lot of liquidity was actually locked up in the vaults. 35 million DOSD were minted. That's a crazy amount. $50 million were locked in vaults. $1.5 million DOSD were bought. And yeah, so people really jumped on this feature. I mean, it was long awaited, right? DOSD staking was kind of announced an eternity
months
ago, really. So everybody was really waiting. But maybe something learned. If a feature is ready to go, maybe there could have been a short fork before, but it was pushed to DMC, and DMC took a little bit longer. But yeah, finally it was there. And the APR, that super high expected APR, is constantly really dropping because so many people jumped on this DSD looping.
Yeah,
but yeah,
the last 2 or 3 days it was more or less constant. But yeah,
at the
in
beginning
the first instance it dropped a lot.
Right? Yeah. Do you know where we are standing today? Any idea? Around 20% or something like this?
Around 15 for single minted, and the looped one you have nearly factor 2, so 30%.
Very good point what DC just said. So if you really do the loop, and that's quite a lot of work actually, because I've done it myself, you loop like 15, 20 times until you reach the factor 2. At the moment, that's the only way to do it. We talk about this later, how you maybe can do it in the future a little bit smarter. But you have to do it. It takes you about an hour to get there, and then you have factor 2. So means you make about twice as much APR. So much about USD staking. Then the next one was, the EVM layer was activated. And then a lot of people started freaking out. We want to send some coins. And how do I do this with the Light wallet? There was a flag not set in the Light wallet, so it was not activated. And it was kind of not activated on purpose, not because the core developer or the team, the product team on the DeFiChain side wanted to be nasty and mean to you. But there's an infrastructure running, and this infrastructure was not 100% ready. We were very lucky that my DeFiChain team were building up a parallel infrastructure. So infrastructure is considered as Ocean, and Ocean is doing the heavy lifting in the background. So not the things that are not running on the chain, the things that are actually kind of connecting Block Explorer or Light wallets or stuff, right? To explain that in simple words. And they were providing infrastructure, but the core development team didn't have this ready. So now people gonna ask, why was it not ready? Are they so stupid? Did they not know that we're gonna do a hard fork? No, they did it. But the big problem was, it was really all hands on deck to get the hard fork out. And there was kind of, they had to decide, do we wait with the hard fork a little bit longer, or do we get the hard fork out and then bring the infrastructure up later? Now we can also discuss, was there missing communication or whatever? As a matter of fact, the hard fork was top priority, hard fork was out, and then finally today, the Light wallet was activated. And funny enough, people got so nervous while the Light wallet is not working because of another project that just surfaced kind of 1 or 2 days ago. And everybody wanted to FOMO into this new project. And I think a lot of people really started getting crazy. I want to buy that thing. But we're going to talk about that later. So just as a little cliffhanger here. So where are we now? Infrastructure is still a topic. You can use at the moment the My DeFiChain infrastructure, core development team, and DeFiChain devs are working on it. Light wallet is running. You can transfer to from the DVM to the EVM layer and backwards. That works. Send to MetaMask, try it out. Works really nicely and smoothly. That's all good. Explorer, there will be a new Explorer. It's also not really kind of working 100%. It's going to be in the show notes. There's an Explorer from the My DeFiChain that works really nicely. Check that out. And one thing that is missing, the Mac OS full node on my desktop also, where my masternode that I run here is not working. This one is also not accessible at the moment. But everything else is working. All this unfinished business is going to be hopefully done in a couple of days. So, stay positive, guys. I think we made a big step forward. A lot of people, not a lot of people, some people like always complain, DMC is here. Why is the price not skyrocketing? Guys, this was a upgrade, a software upgrade on the chain. That means now we can build, now we can develop, now we can do a lot of stuff. The chain was never worth more than it is today. That the price is not skyrocketing is because people are not buying, and people have to buy. That makes the price go up, and people will buy if there's more utility, and the utility is coming. So keep cool. It's all fine. The code is not driving the price. It's adoption, it's utility, it's good spirit, it's investors who believe in a project. So, amen. DC.
Good. Thanks for the update. MetaChain is running, and this is just a kind of a layer to build on. And with this, we are coming to the second point. The MetaChain updates, especially on the project side, and maybe before you jump into the specific topics, a kind of disclaimer before.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. It was DC's idea. I think it's an awesome idea. We really want to say the following. We want to give you all the information, what's happening on DeFiChain, DeFi MetaChain. Even it's going to be overwhelming in the near future, but we want to pick out the nuggets and show you the good stuff. The good stuff that we show you doesn't mean that it's the best project out there. It also doesn't mean that it's certified by DC. He's a very knowledgeable guy, and I trust him, but it doesn't mean if he puts it into the show notes that this is a 100%
you
project.
Was it.
Yeah. or that we kind of, we cannot vouch for these projects. You can lose money. It's real money now on mainnet. If you invest in something, Do your homework. This is not investment advice. Now we really have to mention it more and more. If there's a rug pull, it's not on us. Please do your homework. We show you the stuff. What you make out of it is your thing. We know some of the projects. Some of projects are maybe more risky. Some are less risky. We are not judging here. Do your own homework. DC, what do you want to add? Because I think that's a very important point.
That's it. Yeah, that's now the big step from testnet to mainnet. It's real money. And we cannot say this is good, this is bad. We just give you information we found out there, so you have just one point to get all what you need.
Exactly. Very well said. Thanks, DC. So let's come to one of the highlights, so something that really rocked
the best one.
who rocked the boat. Hospium. The HOSP token was launched, and it's a meme coin. Liam tweeted so nice. Everybody was waiting for DMC for a year, and the first thing that happened and everybody was excited about was a freaking meme coin. But it's actually a really cool one. It caught me by surprise. I didn't have it on the radar. Really crazy what happened here the last couple of hours, or even now nearly 2 days. On Monday, the HOSP coin was launched and people started freaking out. We want to buy that thing. And the Light wallet was not working. So I think that was really driving the impatience of a lot of people. What is the HOSP coin? So the HOSP coin has nothing, Ivan, it has to do with Julian, but it's not Julian's coin. I think very important. Yeah. He mentioned that it's not his freaking project. Somebody used his name. And I think it's a really funny thing. The idea is you use the USD, you put it in a smart contract, 2/3 of the amount is gonna get burned. Yeah, we want to burn a lot of the USD. That's our main goal here anyway. And you get a HOSP coin, and this HOSP coin will increase in price. It's gonna increase, of course, if people buy it, but even if you issue it through the smart contract or you get it through the smart contract, there's a curve. So it gets more, every token is more expensive than the previous one. There's a total of 8 million HOSP tokens that you can purchase. If they would be bought with the original value that the smart contract actually provides, then it would be 100 million USD. Somebody said the people who did this, they did a really good job. The smart contract is really advanced, so this is not amateur hour. It seems to be really people who understand what they are doing, and it's really cool. And a part of the burn is not kind of really burned. It's gonna distribute it to Vanilla Swap, to the DEX, and it supports the liquidity. So it's tradable on Vanilla Swap now. So you have two options. You buy it through the smart contract, links in the show note, or you go on Vanilla Swap and swap. Compare the prices, could be cheaper here or there. People are for sure arbitraging that thing as well. And yeah, this damned meme coin made 3x in the first couple of hours. It's crazy.
It's really crazy. And you mentioned it's a really crazy idea. Yeah, the smart contract is also verified. We don't know who is behind it. And the creator also has no personal benefit of it. Yeah, all the tokens are locked in the smart contract. There's no holding beside. So it was for the community really great. And additionally, I put the link to the X account below. It's well played on X. It's really entertaining to read the comments, the posts, the reaction. You posted it, you bought some, and then the reaction of the account. It's funny. Really
it's hilarious. It's really entertaining. It's fun. And you know what? For some of my haters out there, they say, this stupid idiot buys this coin. You know what, guys? Don't take yourself so serious. It's fun. And the good thing, I don't expect too much, you know? Hopefully this thing gonna go to $50. Yes, of course, we all dream about it. I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna retire on HOSP token. I bought a big bag. But, guys, don't take yourself so serious. It's fun. And the good thing is, it burns the USD. So take it, maybe it's kind of, whatever you want to make out of it. It's fun and it helps the project, and I really celebrate, and cheers to the guys who invented the HOSP token. I think it's freaking fantastic. It's one of the highlights. It's definitely the highlight of my day today. There's a good article. Ralph Bassing had a little bit look into meme coins and also what's behind the HOSP token. Really worth reading. we're gonna put it in the show notes. Then Million Pixel DFI, we've heard about those guys before. Cool project. It was the first project that was deployed on a mainnet, actually. Links in the show notes. You can buy a pixel in a larger kind of artwork. You can also use DFI and DUSD. Check that out. That would be a really interesting project, guys. I think in next 2024, we should do more rebuild shows again. If you want your project to be showcased in a rebuild show, come in and explain it and show it, because I think that would help you really dramatically, and we are really happy to do that. Then our friends from VanillaSwap, they launched on mainnet. Congratulations for their flawless lift-off there. You can set up pools there already. A couple of people did. I think the first pool that was set up from a community member was a gold pool or something like this, right?
Correct. It was also Ralph, yeah.
Yeah, hey Ralph, good job. But it's not the biggest pool anymore. The biggest pool is now DC.
The HOSP DUSD pool, yeah, because it's filled up with the smart contract, yeah, easy.
Yeah, it's really cool. So coming back to the HOSP pool, so everything is running good. And what else can we say? Yeah, be careful when you swap. Liquidity in some pools is low. Especially, you can also sell your DUSD now without the 30% stabilization fee. This was announced long time ago. Kugi made a video about it. The problem is gonna be liquidity, and if you're gonna sell a ton there, you're gonna get a shitty price. So be careful. Just as a little disclaimer here, things gonna change over time. But every pool on every DEX, always check the pool ratio. Check out how much liquidity is there. Then eBox is also live on mainnet. So they're kind of offering a OTC trading, safe sending, and escrow service. Check them out. A lot of information. They are live. You can test now. Link is in the show notes. DeFi meme coin. Yeah, that's also one of these projects that I haven't heard about. Connected to the DeFighters, I think, is launched on Monday and is traded on VanillaSwap. I haven't seen that yet. Good that we have this.
You have to add it manually,
yeah.
So it's not displayed.
That's a very good point, DC, because I was also sitting there, I've looked at the VanillaSwap DEX and thought, where the heck is this coin? So it's a little bit of different behavior now. We have to get used. You have to add the coin. It's not all there. It's the new world. It's a little bit more technical. Try it out.
Correct.
And then you're gonna see how that works. DMC Universe is also live. In that way, the website is live. It's not a real DMC project, but it wants to cover all the DMC projects. It's kind of a gateway, like it was DeFi Links.io in the good old days, where this was more like social media contact on links to project. This is now only DMC focused. He's gonna list all the products and projects there. And he's also doing votings, who is gonna be listed next. So sooner or later, all gonna be there. Interesting page, yeah. In one point, check out and support this team. DeFi bets, don't forget to claim your win. They hand out wins now as OctoKitties. We just checked out what are the OctoKitties. These are octopus. What's the plural of octopus? Octopussy? Octopuses? I don't know. An NFT that you can win now if you do the bets there. Yeah, Lars Berger is working on something new. Really interesting to see what's gonna happen. And last but not least, no, it's actually not last but not least, there's another, last meme coin for today, Jello, a new meme coin. So now we've got HOSP, we've got, what was the other one? DeFi, and Jello is gonna be the third one. If you have inputs on tokenomics or whatever, get in touch with these guys. I think they fish at the moment a little bit for information, and then they're gonna launch that Jello token. We just said, why is it all meme coins at the very beginning? I think, and with no disrespect to this project, meme coins are maybe the easiest to launch. There's not so much utility behind at the beginning. Meme coins are just a coin, but they're a ton of fun, and you can make also nice gains with one or the other. So we don't want to bash meme coins here. I think it's really healthy to see them, people really applying what they've learned and putting some cool stuff out there. So support this project. Then we from Sphere, we just released a video today. We are very proud to announce our extensive advisor team. DC, you're one of the advisors. We are very happy to have you. It's really cool to have you on board. There are 3 other gentlemen. Check out the video. Most of these faces might look familiar to you. Everybody was kind of collected for their special skill and, of course, for their knowledge in the space. I call it today on Twitter the A-team of DeFiChain. I think it's really a great team, and I'm really happy to have everybody supporting us and helping out to drive DeFiChain forward. Then OpenDApp's Cloud, they were a little bit absent, but the project didn't disappear. They are just gearing up for the mainnet launch next Monday. Check out a ton of information on Twitter about the project, and then we're gonna see. CryptoFactor is also working together with them and launching something on OpenDApp's Cloud. Links also in the show note. This is gonna be an interesting project for sure. DC, long list here of DeFiChain stuff.
We also said it in the German news show. We have to think about how to cover all the topics, because this happened now in 1 week, and it's getting more and more. So we have to check how to handle it.
23 minutes. Normally we should be done in 20 minutes. 3 minutes over, and we still have stuff to talk about. Yeah,
but
crazy.
If you are out there and you want to be mentioned or covered, reach us out, and then we have the information for the next news show. Then we come to the next section of our news show. Notable mentions, what else is happening or happened on DeFiChain. And here we can go on with MetaChain, because what is happening?
Yeah, we want to mention the hackathon again. A hackathon, 25th of November in Bangalore is happening. And I just learned today that Via from the product team, Prasanna from the core development team, and Liam, our growth guy on DeFiChain, they are flying to India tomorrow and gonna support the hackathon. Hopefully they're gonna take a lot of pictures and send us a lot of updates. It looks really cool. There are a lot of people who signed up. The developer Discord over the last weeks really kind of exploded. Over 1,200 accounts there. There's a lot of interest. A couple of groups kind of informed the hackathon team that they're going to be there. Hyderabad, DAO is there, Web3 Commune, Polygon Guild Daily, and Polygon Guild Bangalore are going to be attending or supporting the hackathon. So it's going to be really big. We're really looking forward to the experience. It's the first hackathon for DeFiChain, and DeFiChain is not a baby anymore, but they said much more is gonna happen. Much more hackathons gonna be planned, and I think it's really interesting to see how this plays out. Hopefully, it's gonna bring a lot of projects to the chain. You mentioned it last time. Crazy amount of categories where you can actually win some prize money. Really
there will happen a lot.
Yeah, we're gonna cover all of them, hopefully, if you have enough time. So, a little bit a side note, not such good news. Bittrex is folding. They, for any reasons, have problems or whatever, or decided it makes no sense for them to do it anymore. Bittrex Global operations going to be sunset sooner or later. If you have funds there, like normal procedure, sooner or later. I don't think that they close tomorrow, It's not a FTX scenario where some bad ship is going down. I mean, they announced that. They say, guys, we're going to fold. So take your funds off there. On a side note, the DFI price on Bittrex was dumping quite dramatically, of course, because there was no arbitrage. People were panicking and were selling. Maybe don't do so. Wait until the arbitrage is working. Why is arbitrage not working? Why is the price crashing? Not because DeFiChain is crashing. The thing is, they were setting up the nodes for the hard fork, and they haven't done that in time. Normally, they don't use snapshots. They really sync from the very beginning. That can take quite some time. We've seen this before. Chains go offline, and then you can just not transfer in and out. That means your funds are safe, but if you sell them on the chain, it's like a closed system, and nobody buys, then the price drops. If everybody would buy, the price can skyrocket. You can see it in both directions. It's maybe a good idea if you have money there. no, I don't want to say it's a good idea, but you could buy now very cheap, and as soon as it's arbitraged, but yeah, it depends if you have funds on Bittrex. But please be careful. Who knows when they close the doors? Doesn't look it's immediate, but yeah. Anyway, then upholding autonomy was an article. DeFiChain Labs vision, a blog post is in the show notes. Check that out. I haven't read it yet, but it's on my list. Really interesting what the DeFiChain Labs team is up to. This is so much about our mixed bag of notable mentions.
Okay, then we directly jump to the next one. Today a little bit shorter. Community projects and their updates, not the MetaChain, the classic one. What happened on this side?
Yeah, only one mention or only one submission this week in a market newsletter from Paddy, in German and English available. He always covers all the actual topics. DeFi MetaChains live, e-box listed on DeFiChain Universe, DOST staking and looping is possible. Vanilla swaps live on MetaChain. So much about that. Nothing from the DEX trading team this week. They are normally in that
They missed it,
spot.
yeah.
They missed it.
Okay, maybe next week, and that's also a good thing. Future dates, what is happening?
DEX Trading Masters 4 should start actually nearly in a week. So let's mention them, right? Beginning of December. Next week is 29th of November. There's a new show, of course. Then we are working on Tech Talk with Prasanna. This is going to be challenging. He's in India. So let's see how that plays out. Then there's a DeFiChain Developer Discord AMA. That's a cool one. It's gonna be when is it
tomorrow.
actually?
It was shifted by 1 week, or it was originally scheduled for last Thursday.
Okay.
Should happen tomorrow, I think.
Interesting. Yeah, check that out if you're a developer and you wanna participate in the AMA. And then I plan a last fireside chat for this year. It's gonna be in December. I have a confirmed guest. It's gonna be an interesting one. I don't wanna say who it is. I wanna keep the excitement up here, and then I'm gonna do a reveal. But it's for sure gonna be an interesting candidate that's gonna join me for a nice candid talk next to the fire. That's it for the dates, DC.
Thanks a lot, Mark. A lot of topics today, nearly half an hour. I would say we still have the 1 or other minute. So if someone put a question into the chat, we will have a look. If you are watching live. If you are not watching live, thanks a lot. Please, all out there, give us a like, help the show to spread over the algorithm on YouTube. And then see you soon here on the channel on Wednesday with the next updates on DeFiChain, MetaChain, and what else is happening around it. Have a great time. See you soon.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
So
here we are.
Okay. For sure, a little bit more quiet than in the German one, but it always is. So we've got some time to show who is here. Lumpenrisiko is here. Christian was here. Honsan is here. Greetings to the DEX trading master of the universe here. He did a fantastic, good job in the last events. Then we've got Martin here in house. We trust. Absolutely, Martin. Yeah.
There are also great memes out regarding HOSP. We have to collect them. Who can collect them and make a kind of gallery? They're really, really good ones.
Put them in an NFT. Hey, it's really crazy, right? People love meme cards.
Did you see this short clip from Bake?
No.
Watch it, especially at the very end. A very short scene. You have to press pause.
On the Bake Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do this after the show. Yeah, good. We mentioned it already. Did you get your Hospium today already?
Today? No, today not. I bought on Monday, a very early stage, 4 Hosp coin with my remaining 4 USD on the MetaMask wallet. It was a 1-by-1 exchange, you know?
Okay, so one thing is for sure, you got an awesome price, but on the other side, you're not gonna retire on Hosp token, so you have to buy much more. So let's see it as a contribution. I bought a nice bag today.
Maybe I buy some more, and it's crazier. We checked the burned amount at the end of the German show. There we had nearly 300,000 USD. Now we have 333,000.
How much already?
So in the news show,
Yeah.
33,000 USD were burned
Okay.
via the smart contract in half an hour. Crazy.
Not bad. This thing is gonna go parabolic tomorrow. We are gonna be rich. So no, maybe not. But guys,
It's fun.
It's fun. It's fun. We love it, and that's the most important. I tweeted today: crypto has to be fun. Don't take yourself too serious. Enjoy the ride. And be ready to lose everything. And if you make a profit, it's also cool. Or if you burn a shitload of DUSD, it's also good. I think that's the message out there. And DC, that's it. I'm gonna go to bed soon. The Chefsphere guys wish me good night already. Thank you very much, guys. It's 2:00 in Singapore. Thanks for having me, and see you soon.
Thanks. Yeah, I would say have a great time. See you soon.
Absolutely.
Here on the channel.
Good evening.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.